Welcome back, everybody. How about a pickleball tournament, a festival, and giving to a great cause all at once? Sherry Norris, the founder of the Genie Kilpatrick Foundation, and Lem Bradshaw, a double heart transplant recipient and the communications director at United Tissue Resources, are both here today to talk to us about the upcoming Shamrock Smash tournament in Bastrop on April 5th and 6th. It's the first ever, so we really want to get people excited about it. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Good morning.
Good morning, y'all. Okay, Sherry, this first question, we're going to bring the tone down a little bit because in some ways it's a tough question to answer. We're going to talk about your partner who has passed on now, Genie, and she is the name of your foundation. Can you share with us some of her story?
Yeah, no problem. The Genie Kilpatrick Foundation was inspired by Genie. She was a double lung transplant recipient. And it was when she started getting symptoms, like being out of breath, couldn't hardly move without being tethered to oxygen, that it became really, really difficult. She was diagnosed with PCH, which is a deadly pulmonary disease. And I was there when she was there with the doctor, and the doctor said, you have 2 years to live or a double lung transplant. She chose the double lung transplant. Then she was on the waiting list, not too long, on the organ transplant waiting list. She actually took her tennis racket with her to the transplant in 2017, which is amazing. I mean, who does that, right? And so she did get the transplant, and because it was always her dream to play tennis post-transplant. So after she got her transplant, I mean, she went full on. She did what she wanted to do. She went to the U.S. Olympic Transplant Games, and she won a gold medal in the tennis in the U.S. Olympic Transplant Games just 1 year after her transplant.
Wow.
2 years after her double lung transplant, she went to the World Transplant Games, and there she won a gold medal in tennis for the Team USA at the World Games, which is amazing. She climbed Machu Picchu. She did everything she could possibly do. Her favorite mantra was postpone nothing. I mean, she didn't let a day go by. And so, but at the same time, she would volunteer for organ donation awareness whenever she could. Yeah. And as she's told me, she said, if I could just get one more person to check the box and be a donor, then then it saves 8 more lives, right? And then she also said, if I could have someone have the opportunity, like I have, to have a second chance at life, then it's all worthwhile. And so that is really what this is all about. And I was introduced to this fabulous community of organ donation through Genie. It's something that you don't really expect to be a part of or involved with ever, like that. But I'm so thankful because they're incredible people. The organ people who are the transplant recipients are just fabulous because you know what? They don't take a day for granted. They cherish every day. And the fact that they are grateful and thankful every day to their donors is what inspires me. And that's what's inspiring the Genie Kilpatrick Foundation, is what we are leaving here. So
Wonderful. And the Genie Kilpatrick Foundation, what do you all offer through it?
Thank you. Through the Genie Kilpatrick Foundation is, like I said, being inspired by the transplant recipients. We raise awareness for organ donation. We support post-transplant rehab and fitness, which was exactly what Genie did great. And then lastly, we support research to offset organ rejection, which is what she ultimately succumbed to. But I think we're coming a long ways and we're going places fast.
Well, and I think it's thanks to people like you that we're doing that.
Thank you.
All right, Lem, you've got your own incredible story to tell, double heart transplant recipient.
I am a double heart transplant recipient. I am also a husband, father, and grandfather, all because of the decision, grandfather of 10, all because of the decisions of 2 heroic donor families, much like the one that made it possible for Sherry and Genie to have their years together even after her transplant. And because of that, it inspired me to spend my life just trying to get this message out. And I'm fully in support of organizations like this that help me do just that.
Oh, and you have some statistics that I think people might find surprising. We have a little full screen to catch, but if you want to start going into some of this information, because even as I was writing it today, I was shocked at how much you can help people just by you being a donor.
Absolutely. So the first thing we want to do is direct attention to the registry that belongs to us as Texans, the Donate Life Texas Registry. You can Google it. Google Donate Life Texas. It will take you to the registry and let you address the need by adding your name as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Over 100,000 people in the United States currently wait for a life-saving organ transplant, and over 10,000 of them are us, Texans, our fellow Texans. A new name is added to the national transplant list every 8 minutes, and one person who has registered their intent to become an organ, eye, and tissue donor might save or heal 75 or more people. People like me, people like Genie, and others.
That is an incredible statistic. Sometimes you think, well, you know, what could I do? But the fact that there might be families who are on these waiting lists, possibly months, if not years, waiting for the right news to come through. It's something that you can take into your own hands and say, okay, I can become a donor today. So we do want to encourage people, Donate Life Texas. Make sure you give it a look. And Sherry, in our last minute here, the Shamrock Smash. So we're turning, some hard news, some hard information into a really fun time. And you guys are going to go out there and play some pickleball.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great event. It's a large community event that we are really excited about. Our team with the foundation has been planning on this, and we are just ready to just go out and smash that ball. But it is a large community event. We're very proud to bring it on. It's free and open to the public. It is going to be on Saturday, April 5th at the Lost Pines Pickleball Club in Bastrop. I hope everybody comes out, has a great time, supports organ donation awareness, and also just to have fun and enjoy the time together. A great time to network with one another and bring our community together.
Absolutely. Go out there, have some, exercise and some fun, and help a great cause. There's a festival as well on the 6th, right? So there's a ton of fun to be had. Guys, we'll have to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I should say just that it starts at 11 o'clock, a free pickleball lesson. So, Rosie, if you want to learn pickleball, come on out at 11 o'clock. And then also the opening will start at 12 noon on that Saturday, April 5th.
Lovely. Okay, guys, thank you so much
for
your
having
time
us.
and for sharing your stories.
Thank
we
you.
really appreciate it. Learn more about the organization at genietransplantstrong.org and sign up for the Shamrock Smash. It sounds like a ton of fun on Eventbrite.